Alright, so this is like my 5th try trying to record a College Football 26 video, but I'm recording this on a computer that's like 5 years old and doesn't have a lot of storage. So these videos are going to have to be shorter. I've been trying to do like longer rebuilds. Yes, this rebuild's going to be long, but I'm going to take this like episode by episode. Some episodes will be like one big game, some will be like 2, some will be 3, but it's not just going to be like 1 or 2 seasons in a whole video. Or even like half a season. It's just going to be a few games for every episode. But y'all are probably wondering, which team did I pick? Well, let's get to that. So for my first rebuild, I didn't want to pick an FBS school. You know, those guys, like, they get enough love. Everybody else is doing those schools. Even the smaller ones. Like, I've seen people do like Delaware, Missouri State, even like the new schools, you know. I've seen some people do like Western Kentucky, Ball State, just schools like that. I mean, you know, those guys, like, they don't get a lot of love. But I wanted to go down to the FCS level. I wanted a real challenge, and I didn't even want to pick one of the better FCS teams. Nah, I came down to 4 schools. The first one was Mercer. Mercer, it's in Georgia. I live in Georgia. It's not really that far from me. Thought that would be cool, and their jerseys are pretty tough too. The second one was Texas Southern. It's in Houston. I was born in Houston. Just thought that would be cool. The third one was Alabama State. I think having like a cool like in-state rivalry with Alabama, I thought that'd be cool. And also their unis are really tough. But the school that I went with was Morehead State. Yes, this is a real school. And let me show you the team. This is the actual roster. I got it off their website. So they didn't have a depth chart anywhere I could find. They also didn't have a punter and kicker listed, so I just had the default guys. But yes, these are their actual players. Alright, so as you all are about to see, this roster is absolutely terrible. We're a 59 overall, 59 offense, 61 defense. Oh yeah, our best player is running back Craig Cunningham. He's a junior. Quarterback room is pretty awful, like the rest of the team. Carter Cravens is going to be our starter to begin with, and then Bryce Patterson, David Parsons, Jack Riley, Jason Barquette. Barquette. I don't know. If any of y'all see this video, any of y'all Morehead State guys, if any of y'all actually happen to see this video and y'all aren't happy with your ratings, let me know and I'll upgrade one of them for you. I'll just be nice. I'm saying like one stat, not like you don't just get like one. You can pick one stat and you can pick what you think it should be. But if one of y'all is like, dude, I'm so fast, like why you give me 88 speed? I should have like 99. You get like 92. Well, it's as far as I'm gonna go. But running back room, we got Craig Cunningham. He's also a junior. This team is really young. That's like the one upside of this. Our running back room's honestly not terrible. It's probably one of the better parts of our team. Our receiver room, on the other hand, is not great. This was the only guy I just forgot. So this guy's not real. He's the only guy on the team that isn't, aside from the punter and the kicker. Everybody else is their actual team. I didn't get all the true freshmen on there. That was kind of tough. I gave priority to the upperclassmen. There are a lot of true freshmen on this team, especially on the O-line, as y'all are going to see in a minute. Christian Peterson, he's transferred from FIU. He's going to be our starting tight end. Tight end room just isn't good. Oh yeah, this guy's not real either. I just felt bad that if I was going to give a guy like a 44 overall, I just felt bad doing that, so I just left this guy in there. I could have just adjusted his stats, but look, it took me like 3 hours to make this team on Team Builder, 'cause I added all the players and changed the overalls a little bit, so it's not just the base roster. But offensive line is not great, but they're very young. Well, you're seeing a lot of sophomores and freshmen. That's all sophomores and freshmen. They don't have a single upperclassman on the offensive line. Like that's not just the team they gave me. No, they actually do not have a single upperclassman on their entire offensive line. Defensive line, we have 2 solid edge rushers. And when I say solid, I mean solid by our standards. We got this guy, Ricky Spence and Gabe Smith. Both of them are upperclassmen. Gabe Smith is a senior. And after them, it drops off real fast. Defensive tackle, we have a good redshirt sophomore. And then after that, it just falls off a cliff. Linebacking room is the best part of our team. Dylan Scoborough, I think that's how you say his name. Not sure. There was nowhere on the website where I could actually find out how to pronounce him. But then we got John Purdy, Lane Summerall, Max Carver. Middle linebackers, this guy is going to be like our user probably, Ryan Sissel. I'm just guessing on these names. There was no pronunciations on the website. And then all these guys, you know, they're actually solid. I mean, not really, but by our team standards, they are. Got another solid linebacker, Luke Bauer. And then again, these guys are all young, so that'll be nice. Defensive back room is good. We got Richard Sweeney. I wonder if I don't know if you guys have seen Euphoria, but when Sydney Sweeney turned into a snow bunny for a couple episodes, didn't they have a pregnancy scare? I think that they did. I don't know, maybe this was the result. Maybe she actually did have the kid. Because I'm pretty damn sure she had a pregnancy scare. I don't know, I'm getting way off topic, but honestly, I'm also just talking out my ass right now. But we've got Nick Crest, Quentin Griffin, DeMarcus Batiste. I think he went to, he went to St. Thomas in Houston. I have some friends that went there. Josh James, Chris Edwards, Kevin Inslee, Isaiah Watts. And then free safety this is a bunch of seniors and then a 59 overall redshirt freshman. So we're going to have to replace these guys. Strong safety, got Mateo Reyes coming in at 70 overall. And then we got 2 underclass, Michael Davis. And then this guy, Alex Herrera Jr. We're going to have to replace him too. Kicker and punter, like I said, they didn't have him on the roster. I mean, come on, guys. Like, show the kickers and punters some love. But yeah, our second best player on the whole team is our punter. So that should just tell you all you need to know. And yeah, I decided to create my own coach, Annie Morehead. It's who the school's named after. I'm going to be a recruiter, so I'm just going to go ahead and knock all these out. I feel like it's still the best place to start. It's honestly, might not be the best, but it just won't take me 50 hours to scout people, so it's like the only reason why I'm choosing this. Alright, when it comes to recruiting, I really don't have like any like rules for recruiting because it's just going to be hard enough like on its own. But I already added a few guys. I'm going to start out and get some recruits, try and get some recruits from the state of Kentucky because that's where Morehead State is. It's in Morehead, Kentucky. Whoever named the place, they definitely knew what they were doing. I don't think we can get a 4-star. I'm not even going to try to. But we had 6 guys we're going to go after right now. Alright, so when it comes to our schedule this year, we're starting out with an FCS team. So, honestly, that should be an easy win, but we're probably about the same overall as them. Then we go on the road to Alabama. That'll be a funny one. Probably going to get our ass beat. Then we play Western Kentucky. That's a rivalry with Kentucky. Then we play Arkansas State, Arizona State. You know, if there's another school that parties as hard and everybody gets laid as much as us over there in Morehead, it's probably Arizona State or HPVU. Coastal Carolina, we go on the road to them. Then Troy, Southern Miss, Old Dominion, South Alabama, Texas State, and then Louisiana. If y'all couldn't tell, I put us in the Sun Belt because, I mean, where else is I really going to put us? Alright, tell me what y'all think. I think I kind of cooked with these unis. I ain't going to lie. These are our home jerseys. This is our away. We got a white out, just a full-on white. And then we also got a blackout unis right there. I'm going to go with, I kind of want to go with the blackout unis for this game. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to go with the home ones for our first game. We're in the game here. Oh yeah, I gave us Nevada Stadium. I don't know, it was just kind of similar. We're already on a 3rd and 6. Craig Cunningham, we're going to rely on you so much this year. Oh yeah, I'm using SMU's playbook. The last video I recorded and couldn't edit because I didn't have enough room was with Bryce Underwood at Michigan, and I used SMU's playbook. And I put up some crazy numbers in that. That's why I'm talking about. So it's Craven. Yeah, he's our starter. Carter Cravens, I think is his name. We're just gonna hand it off again. Craig Cunningham gets us the first down. We're already on a 3rd down. Maybe I should have focused more like on running the ball for our first year because our running back's our best player. But I want to air it out, and we got Peterson over the middle. That was a little bit off target, but still got it. Let's keep this ourselves. Okay, that was a bad idea. I mean, that play was just blown up completely. My quarterback, he's not fast at all, so I wouldn't expect him to be making too many plays. But going from using Bryce Underwood to Carter Cravens is going to be a bit of a change, to say the least. Okay, but we're going to hit Craig Cunningham, and he's got the first touchdown in Morehead State's FBS history. Okay, there's nobody on Purcell. I'm just going to put him on a drag over the middle. Hopefully he can get open. Okay, look at that, he does. Can't remember his first name. I'm still like learning all these guys' names, but I did like I said, I went through and made the whole roster. That took me so long, but I can't run this right here. It'll take me some time to learn everybody's name. I'm gonna go through and look at them. Who do I go for here? I'm gonna go for Craig Cunningham. Don't cut up field, just stay there. Oh, we made the catch, and it's gonna be PI. I'm telling you, I really think I cooked with these uniforms. I think they're pretty tough. They kind of look like Delaware, I'm not gonna lie. But these are pretty similar to the ones like that they actually have. We're gonna pitch it out here. Craig Cunningham. Do we hurdle him? Okay, well, somebody's gonna need some head after this one to fix what happened to his sack right there. God, YouTube's gonna hate me for all the jokes I get to make with this team. That's like the main reason why I picked him. Bet y'all probably see that. We're gonna run speed option again, and Craig Cunningham's in for his 2nd touchdown. kind of want to throw this. I'm just going to hand it off, though. On the read option, Craig Cunningham. Down to the 2-yard line. Yeah, 13 carries, 78 yards. We're going to, like, have to rely on him so much. Because this team is just not good in the slightest. We're going to hand it off to him again. 3rd touchdown for Craig Cunningham. We still have not even thrown a single passing touchdown. Don't expect a whole lot of that in our first year. I don't really trust our team in man coverage. I don't really trust our defense at all. But even against an FCS team, I don't really trust my man coverage. Scoper, oh, can we get home? Can we get home? We can. Rhodes is going to get home. Jake Rhodes, the big D tackle, gets the first sack for Morehead State. We're on a 3rd down here. We're just going to take Green over the middle. Can you make a man miss? No, that juke was kind of pathetic. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we do have a solid kicker. But can he hit from 53? This is not their actual kicker. They didn't even have a kicker or a punter listed, so just took the normal ones, and it's short. Alright. Well, apparently he can't even hit from 53. You know, let's try and get a passing touchdown here. Let's we can take a shot. I'm thinking Bronson England. This receiver on this far side, and he just got jammed. Okay. Don't force anything. No, don't force it. I'm gonna force it. I wouldn't even force it. I just hit Crest down to the 6. Can we get one more touchdown here? Make it look a little bit better. I think it's pronounced Jackson Crest. I don't know. Some Morehead State superfan is going to have to tell me. We're going to hit Bronson England. Can you get it? No, he's going to be just short. You know, it's fine. We should just be able to hand this ball off and get the touchdown. Can we just give it here? Yes, we can. Craig Cunningham punches in 4 touchdowns on the day. That might be good enough to earn him a little player of the week. Alright, they're still running the whatever the hell you call this formation. I don't really know. It's like some high school ass offense right here. Oh, okay, they're just gonna dump it down to the fullback. We just light him up here. Oh yeah, there's Crest's brother right there, number 20. I can't remember his first name, but we get the win here and won 28-0. That was a lot more convincing than I thought it was gonna be. I actually thought we were gonna struggle, but we played pretty well. Carter Cravens went 14 for 27, 158 yards and a touchdown. Craig Cunningham 22 for 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Carter Cravens, of course, couldn't run the ball. Yeah, Craig Cunningham, we actually have a solid running back room, but he's just better than the rest of the guys, so he's gonna pretty much get all the reps. I'll probably like go into formation subs and sub some other running backs in just to get him some rest. Receiving wise, Bronson England led the team, 5 catches, 50 yards. He's our best receiver, but he's a senior, so he's gonna leave after this year. Craig Cunningham, of course, 2 catches, 38 yards and a touchdown. Everybody else kind of contributed a little bit. That's what you like to see. Defensively, did anybody really have a standout performance? Ryan Sissel, I'm just gonna say Sissel, had a TFL. Jake Rhodes had a TFL and a sack. Ricky Spence with TFL, Gabe Smith with TFL, and Luke Bauer with a TFL. So good week 1 performance here, but next week is gonna be the real challenge, and that's gonna be our next video. We got to go to Alabama, and I have very low expectations for that. And how about that? What did I say? Craig Cunningham, Sun Belt Offensive Player of the Week. 22 carries, 100 yards. He also had like 2 catches, 38 yards and a touchdown. And yeah, you know what? Screw it. I said this was gonna be the next video. No, we're gonna get these first 2 games in one. I think we're just gonna do 2 games every video. Yeah, look at this. How about this for a second game? Going on the road to Bryant-Denny Stadium, take on number 7 Alabama. What would y'all put the spread at here? I'd put it at Alabama. I'm gonna put it at Alabama minus 42.5. Y'all can tell me. I'm gonna pause the video right now and tell me in the comments if you think I'm gonna stop. If you think they're gonna cover or not. Can we just at least tackle Ty Simpson? Okay, that's one way to do it. Dylan Cook comes down there to make the tackle. Yeah, they do run it again. Oh, we actually make the stop right there. How about that? Don't know who that was. I don't know who 26 is. I don't know the players' numbers off the top of my head. And I'm just gonna be smart and not put anybody into man-to-man coverage with Ryan Williams. Oh man, we're gonna get the sack, Jake Rhodes, and now Ty Simpson's hurt. Okay, I mean Keelan Russell's honest, might be better than him, so I don't know if it's doing us any favors. But defense gets a huge stop right there, forcing to a field goal. Thank God we did not rough the kicker, because that still happens a little bit too much. It's absolutely nothing, and they're back in the red zone. We have -2 total yards, and Ty Simpson's back in there. Okay, so he's not hurt too bad. Gonna be 1st and goal. They're gonna go a little RPO. They're gonna run this one right up the middle. We're gonna stop him short at the 2. I honestly thought he was gonna score right there. Got 5 carries for 16 yards. Honestly, you know, we're hanging in there so far through our first 2 drives. hand off to Jam Miller, and he's just gonna walk it, or I guess dive it in. Pretty much do this to everybody. Oh boy, and yeah, oh my god, we can't even make the tackle. Okay, we eventually do, down to the 4. We're gonna send somebody in motion, hand it off to Jam Miller again. We do make the tackle, it's gonna be 3rd and goal, or no, wait, 2nd and goal, sorry, that was 1st down. I'm already getting tired of playing defense to the goal line. Oh, and they're just gonna keep it with Ty Simpson. We're gonna make the stop though. What's Davis's? Is it Carter Davis? Something like that. I think it might be Carter Davis. I don't know what 24 is doing. Griffin, what are you doing over there? Oh, they're just gonna jump down, and we're gonna break that up. We're gonna force another field goal. Oh, we got an offensive moment. Hold on here. Can we get something going here? I don't think anything that I do on offense is gonna work, but I'm gonna put the ball in the hands of our best player, and he's gonna get a single yard. Okay. Thing is, I have no idea if Craig Cunningham is like actually like their best player. So for all I know, he could be a bench warmer. And if he sees this, he's probably a little bit confused. But we're gonna hit the ball. Okay, man, that just felt like I kind of had to go for it. You know, it's Alabama. They're the much better team. We got to take risks. They're gonna hand the ball off to Jam Miller. We're all over that again. Sissel makes the stop. Yeah, we're actually containing him really well. 11 carries, 38 yards. All right. Make your adjustments and everything, Ty. They're going to send Cuevas in motion. Oh, it's not a run this time. He's going to throw it. Oh, my Jam Miller's just going to walk it in. 2-minute drill. Do y'all think we're going to get some points? I don't, but it's always a chance. Alright, at this point, my goal is just to, like, not get shut out. Come on, Carter Cravens, take off. Scramble for the 1st down. He didn't fumble, so that's good. They're going to beat Alabama if I want to, like, have any sort of success moving the ball. Let's dump it down here to Craig Cunningham. I got some solid yards. I'm gonna call my first time out. I don't think I'm gonna switch this up. Oh my, we got some blocks. Oh my god, he just got pancaked. We're pretty much in field goal range, kinda. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. Pick the ball up. Couldn't tell you what happened there. I mean I could, but I don't really feel like it. Okay, they're gonna go 3 deep. Assuming that we can block the 1 defensive tackle, we should have some yards here. We're gonna get some yards, that's for sure. All right, can our kicker hit from 50 on the road against Bama? There's no stadium pulse for some reason. Didn't really get max power on it, but still drilled it. So no shutout for them. 3rd and 2 at their 33. I know this is a read option, but I'm not reading this. I'm just handing it off. And we do pick up the 1st down. Can we get in the red zone for the first time today? 2 more yards to get in the red zone. A touchdown against Bama, I'd be so proud of our guys. Let's try and throw this. Yeah, there was literally nothing there. You know what? If y'all took Alabama minus what did I say, 42.5, probably not too happy right now because they've been kicking too many field goals to cover. That was honestly not as bad as I thought it was going to be. 27-6. Did we lose? Yes. Did they cover? No. So it's a win in my book, and it's a win in probably some people's books if you took us plus 42.5. Alright, so I really hope that y'all enjoyed this first episode. I can already tell it's going to be a lot of fun making this. And, you know, maybe if y'all enjoy this, I'll do Longwood University next.